Welcome to the Deep Engineers Podcast. 6, I don't know, some episode. It's just good, okay? Right? Conversation's good. So, problem. As you can tell, it's just me, right? I don't got no white boys or Cam or anybody. I don't have anybody behind me. And that's because it is basically a recap episode between me and you guys, right? It's not live, it's nothing like that, but it's between me and you guys. Sorry for the bad camera quality. Still don't know how to get my nice camera set up yet. So, a lot's been going on in our lives, obviously. You know, we have lives, right? We're not just items, objects, anything like that. So a lot's going on in our lives, so we're kind of taking a break, but we're kind of not. Like, obviously, I'm here. I basically manage everything without being the manager. Yeah, you get what I mean. So, that's why I'm here. I'm here to tell everybody, hey, we're relaxing a little bit. We're not doing hour-long podcasts for a while until we get more stuff set up so then we can. If that makes sense. Because we still need more notes. I would like to find somebody who would take notes. So if any of you guys are like, hey, we'll do notes for you guys, like, hey, we got you. You know? No, we're not getting paid yet. It's not going to happen for a while. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun one-on-one for a little while. And now I have to figure out what to talk about. So, a question, randomness with Jaden, no. So I was just scrolling through TikTok, like anybody else does, right? And a question came up, and the question was, if you died today, what would you regret not doing? Sorry, I like to use camera lens during my classes, but I don't like taking them off, so I'll leave them on. Something I would regret doing is, I don't want to do that either, because it's weird. Something I regret doing is, I don't know, if I died, what would I regret doing? Or not doing? What would I regret not doing? Doing at least one vehicular race. I know I haven't really had the option to do it, but that is what I would do if I had the ability to. And that's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, it's fun, you know. It's something that I've always liked doing. I'm a massive car guy. Actually, everybody who's on this podcast is a massive car guy, you know. There's a lot of drama going on somehow, right? Like, I've just been here, right? I've just vibed and minded my own business, right? All of a sudden, phone, and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Not even phone. I was playing video games, and a phone. And I'm just not really, as I said, playing video games. I'm like, hey, what's up? It's like, there's drama starting up again, and I'm like, whoa, what happened this time, right? Like, new information to me, something I didn't know. Some more drama was popping up. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, how can we fix it? We get specific names. I'm like, oh, again? Like, we just ended this before, and now we're going back to drama. Like, why can't we just be left alone? Like, we're minding our own business up to this point in time. Why can't we continue minding our own business? Actually, you know who you are. Actually, you might. There's two people I'm thinking of right now. A specific one of you, you've been mentioned on this podcast before. I'm inviting you onto the podcast. If you want a spot on this podcast to sit there and talk with us like grown adults, which we aren't, but still, like grown adults would, come right ahead. You're invited onto the podcast. Like, there you go. There's your invitation to the Deep Engineers podcast. Yeah, so as I said, we're going to be doing, you can tell how bad this is for me right now. I wasn't expecting a one podcast, just me. See, as I said, next week it's going to be, I believe, either me and Jake or me or Cam. Then after that, it's going to be the other way around. And then I'm going to bring Smiley back. Smiley's Smiley. No, Smiley's great. He's the crazy Canadian. Why does my camera keep going high, low? Sorry, I can't say high and low. It's just, for, yeah. Yep. I was sitting there one day. As I said, it's all gonna be random stuff. I don't have a specific line of stuff set up for today because I wasn't expecting it to be just me. So I was just riding motorcycle like I do, and it was in the morning on my way to school, all that fun stuff. And I park, I look over, beautiful sunrise. Right, I'm amazed on how pretty this was. So like, I ride over, I take a left turn to get to school, and that's just happened to have been when the sun was rising. It was this beautiful sunset. It was amazing. I wish I could show you guys it, but it was top notch good. Sorry, I'm on my phone just looking at stuff. It was top notch good. Like, it was as good as it gets, boys. As good as it gets. Yeah, riding motorcycle has been such a good time. I'm excited because like Jake and Cam want to get into it, so I won't quite be as lonely as I was before. I said sorry for the glasses glare, it's bothering, but I won't be quite as lonely as I was before. So it'll be a really nice time. We'll be out doing legal things, obviously legal things. What else would it be besides legal things? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's been really interesting because, yes, the edits aren't that good. I'm trying to find a good editing software for this stuff. I have a camera, trying to figure out how to set that up. And I'm getting a microphone soon for this, so a lot of these mic quality will end up a lot better in the end, but we'll see. I plan on decorating this room into the podcast room. I'll figure it out someday, but it's the plan, Plans change. And I plan on, talk about plans, I plan on getting my dream motorcycle next summer. I don't know what I did. Like, it should be a good time. I was talking to some people who have seen this podcast before, and they go, well, we want you to spice it up a little bit. Truth or dare, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I tried doing that last episode. It just didn't feel right. This podcast isn't designed for basically what a YouTube channel is, right? A YouTube channel is challenges, stuff like that. I want this to be set up more like Joe Rogan's podcast, where it's like face-on-face contact, right? Like, you're just sitting there having a conversation. You're sitting there having a good time. That we've done research on people, and we're just able to sit there and talk with them about their stuff. That's what I'd like this to become. I don't know if it ever will, but that's what I would like it to be. At the moment, it's very interesting and just drama within the first 2 episodes, which is fun. I still haven't gotten a clip yet, so I don't know. Should I think? Because what happened the other day, I know, mind explosion, it's late, I'm tired, I got stuff going on tomorrow. I want to be very specific about this podcast. We are not serious people all the time. Like, we can be extremely serious, but most of the time we're pretty lenient people who like to make jokes and stuff. Like, yeah, some people need to understand that. I'm not saying all of you, but I'm saying some of you really do need to understand that we're jokingly people. Like, we like to make jokes. Are they appropriate all the time? No, not at all. Well, we're jokes. We joke around. We're teenage dudes. We joke around all the time. I'm not speaking for everybody. At least I'm speaking for me, but I think both of them are the same way. I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, I mostly just want the drama to stop. And if that specific girl wants to join the podcast one day, all for it. I'm here to talk. That? Can't always hide. Yeah, talk about hiding. I was having a conversation with somebody about something. It was political. It was a little bit debate. We were just chatting. She turns around because she thinks I'm dumb, and I'm sitting here like, what that dumb? Why are you turning around? You're not better than me. Have fun. Yeah, as I said, not at all a very long episode, but yeah, as I said, it's mostly just a catch-up episode. Not gonna be very big. So we've been gone for a while because there's just stuff's going on. Tired. We're busy all the time. Jake's always at the gym. Cam's got sports. I've got sports. We've been gone this entire week because of just stuff I don't want to talk about on YouTube. But I'll talk about it next week when I'm back. So, yeah, it's fun. One-on-one randomness with me. I'm a very random person. That's why I usually have a specific set of topics. And I will shave for the next podcast. Don't worry about that. All right. See y'all later. Thanks for listening.